This is number 6 of my playthrough of the park that I did on my Twitch Halloween live stream special. Thanks for joining me, everybody. So as we get closer to the end of the game, we start seeing more and more kind of some of the problems that Lorraine has been dealing with, and maybe why she's in the kind of mental state she is. Ultimately, though, it's still not clear what exactly is happening, so maybe you can figure it out.
Oh, we're going into a creepy basement because that's not better. Or because that's better. That's really not creepy at all. Turn the flashlight off now, I guess. There's nothing on this side? No. Okay. 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 No, don't close. Dang you. Dang you. Examine. Yep. Nightmare Circus. Funcom instead of Funcom, which are the guys that made this. Cute. A circus burns to the ground on opening night, killing dozens. The owner is put to death by an enraged mob of townsfolk, just as he shouts out a curse. Now Raven, a dark-souled wanderer, comes to the ruins at dusk in search of his missing mother. Let the show begin. It's kind of a blend of Nightmare on Elm Street and the opposite of this game's storyline. Instead of a mom...
After they let me out, they gave me Callum back and sent me home with a handful of breadcrumbs. Home, bittersweet home. I barely recognized it. Where there had been color and light, there were shadows and regrets. Where there had been warmth, there was a bone-deep coldness that never went away. I tried my hardest to keep the ghosts at bay. Don, watching from the dusty corners while I tried to teach his son to read. My father, coldly assessing me and finding me lacking. I devoted myself to Callum, did the things that they told me. It will get better, they said. Every day will be a little better than the last. I'm in the woods now, lost and afraid. Things never got any better.
Okay, so I guess Callum's not her real son. No, I'm confused, though. No, okay. Callum is her real son, I think. Because she talked about him as a baby earlier. I think she got hospitalized for a breakdown, maybe drug addiction or something also. I don't know. Anyway, then she came back out, and that's what this was about, I think. Okay, disconnect notice. Dunwich Power Company. After multiple attempts to collect payment, we regret to inform you that your service has been disconnected or will be disconnected shortly. Please do the following. 1. Make the payment listed on your last bill. Contact us at 555-7868, and we can arrange a payment plan so that you can immediately be reconnected. 2. If you believe that this is an error, call us at 555-7869 to discuss your options. 3. If you're unable to make payment, please contact your local welfare office to discuss a placement for you and your loved ones. Winter in Maine is cold and brutal. Don't face it without electricity. The Dunwich Power Company. Okay. Except that the power's not off here. I cannot grab the teddy bear. That's what Callum went searching for, or what I went searching for originally before Callum ran off. Examine hunger. Shocking true story. Hunger. The true story of the Donners. What? Okay. Granted, the Donners is fine, but they have 2 gingerbread men. Like the Donners are eating gingerbread or something? On April 16, 1846, a group of covered wagons began the 2,500-mile journey to California. Just 8 months later, they found themselves stranded in the Sierra Nevada mountains with very little to bite or sup. It was to become one of the greatest tragedies of westward migration that the world had ever seen. Now, our panel of Donner experts have uncovered compelling evidence that the families were forced to resort to cannibalism in order to survive that terrible winter. I thought they were to resort to eating gingerbread men. I know, I don't know. In this never-before-seen express read about how the Donner children were forced to eat their brothers and sisters in order to survive. All here in the pages of this shocking true story. Ew. Who'd want to read? Yeah, a detailed description about them eating each other. What? Who would want to read that? Kind of a sadistic dude, I would think. That is that a C for Callum, or is that a probably? I think it's probably a C for Callum. So this is actually Callum's room. I wonder if she and Dawn and Callum lived here. No, but Dawn's not the same name as Mr. Winter, the guy that was setting this place up. I'm not sure what's going on. Examine, but I can't solve the Rubik's Cube? Bah. Lame. Okay. Examine drawing. I love you from Callum. Aww. Sweet. Xexor, Callum a good boy. Well, maybe, but maybe also not. Or more, yeah, probably though. More likely, she's just a horrible mother. So she had a mental break or something. Maybe not even, I would say horrible mother's a bit judgmental. She had a serious mental break. That's more likely actually what happened. The Wilting, Susan Anscombe. Let's see. It keeps rotating. Hang on. How do I? Stop like this, and then I rotate it. Well, oh, there we go. With this novel, Susan Anscombe cements her place as one of the most important science fiction writers of generation. The Wilting, a solar flare has struck the Earth. Millions of people are uprooted from their homes. Young meteorologists search desperately for a way to stop global overheating. And an exotic dancer named Chance O'Hara is the key to saving the world. Again. Dynamic, exciting, bombastic. Everything we've come to expect from an Anscombe novel. Chance O'Hara is back, and you'd better believe that she is bigger, better, and bolder than ever. Alright. That was like a terrifically B-grade novel, but okay. And a kitchen? Yeah, there's like a whole living quarter down here and stuff. Milk, cheese, bread, butter, corn, potatoes, apples, fish sticks. Remember, drop off Callum, electricity bill, fix faucet. I realized that she actually lived in the park. Examine the wrench. Okay. Open door. Nope. Okay. Go to the fridge. And we have chicken. I think chicken wings, chicken thighs, or no. Well, yeah. I think those are like not wings. I think those are chicken thighs. And then some water, wine, potatoes, apples. Okay. Still can't run. It's all walk speed since getting in the House of Horrors. Read letter. Lorraine, I received your letter and I'm quite surprised. You ran off with your father all those years ago, then disappeared off the edge of the map, and then when I finally tracked you down, refused to answer any of my letters. And now you write to me asking for help. I have another family now and another life. Your father was a horrible man and I regret the years that I wasted with him. I loved you. I truly did. But every year you grew more and more like him. You were his girl, never really mine. Or you were his girl, never really mine. Still, I would have fought for custody if you hadn't run away with him. Broke my heart, but I needed to go on living. I can't let you back into my life without picking open old wounds. I'm sorry, Lorraine, but I just can't do it. Maybe one day it will be easier and I can meet Callum, but not yet. I'm not ready to forgive you. Please, don't contact me again. Karen. So I guess we're Lorraine and Karen is your sister or something? I'm not sure. No, I didn't quite understand what I read there. Mostly, but not fully. Alright. Picture of another letter. Miss Maillard, as we agreed in our meeting today, we consider you fully recovered from your illness. This letter is official notification that you are considered sound of mind and body and may return to work at any time. Please note that you should discontinue any medication that you've been using, like we did over at the one place with all the things. Yeah. The Shining was a good movie. I liked it quite a bit. And dispose of any remaining medicines. If you feel at any time you are suffering a relapse, then please make contact with your local physician immediately. We wish you continued good health. Dr. Spencer, Dunwich Medical. Dr. Spencer, Dunwich Emergency Service. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Okay. And that's a Poltergeist TV. Great. Okay. Dunwich Emergency Services. Patient name. Maillard, Lorraine Kimberly. 10/17/1977. 11/10/1977. Or, 17/10. Okay, so basically it's October 17th. She checked in and checked out November 10th. Lorraine seems to be suffering from depression that began early in her pregnancy. Our discussions have made it obvious that these episodes stem from the grief of losing her partner, Dawn, who died about 6 months ago. There are also several unresolved issues with her father. After being kept under careful observation, we provided standard treatment for this disorder, including electroconvulsion therapy. The patient responded and made a rapid recovery. Aftercare recommendations: weekly follow-up with the local physician, mood stabilizers, lithium-based. Discharge instructions: Lorraine has a newborn son, Callum, who was placed in foster care shortly after birth when Lorraine displayed symptoms of disorientation and depression. It is our judgment that Lorraine is fit to have her son returned to her, and as long as she follows her recommended aftercare routine and continues with her medication, we have faith that she will be an effective caregiver. Wait. Oh, yeah. Nicholson talks about the Donner Party. Yeah. Yep. I'm confused because one note from the hospital, from Dunwich, said, don't use medication. If you have a relapse, talk to a physician. This one says she can have Callum as long as she keeps doing her medication. Is she supposed to do her medication or not? Maybe this is a problem. She doesn't know which and she's getting it mixed up. I don't know. Lorraine has her own housing and her employer, Susie, has said that she is welcome to return to her shifts at the diner. Norma Creed, a local woman, has offered to care for Callum while Lorraine works. It is with this support network in mind that we feel confident releasing Lorraine from this institution. Medication instructions: prescription of Zolift that can be filled at Flagg's Pharmacy in Kingsmouth. She has been advised to start with a 50 milligram dose and then, based on the advice of her doctor, to increase the medication as needed. Of course, I think Zolift is just, they change it and it's actually Zoloft, but for copyright purposes and whatever, I'm sure they probably weren't allowed to say that or something. See, that one said keep medicating. Then this one says discontinue medication and dispose of any that's remaining. So I'm not sure. Either way is probably, so maybe she was supposed to use her medication. I don't know. I don't friggin' know. Alright. Miss Maillard, our inquiry into the estate of Mr. Donald Williams has been completed. We regret to inform you that the primary beneficiaries of his estate, including the life insurance settlement for accidental death, were listed as Rose Williams and Richard Williams of New York State, the deceased's parents. Our agency made contact with Mr. and Mrs. Williams and explained your situation, especially as regards the birth of Donald's son, Callum. Unfortunately, they were not receptive to our overtures, and they specified that without any legal proof of a biological relationship, they consider you ineligible to receive any of the monies from Donald's estate. Yeah, Lorraine and Dawn weren't married. They were just living together when they had their son. So it's a problem because obviously now she can't get the house that she wants for her son because there's like, you're not legitimate or whatever. Well, anyway. They've asked that we no longer contact them regarding this matter. I understand this may have a negative impact on your current financial situation, and I hope that I'm not being too forward when I enclose the bill for our services with this letter. Sincerely, Edward Stapleton, attorney. Edward Stapleton. Berkshire, Mandelson, and Stapleton. 98 Temple Place, Boston, Massachusetts, 02111. Alright, well... I still think they're friggin' jerks. Anyway. I mean, it'd be one thing if it's just like, well, you were living with him and you're not blood, therefore, or something. I mean, I'm not saying that I agree or disagree with that. I'm just saying that's one case. It's something completely different when there's a child that's the blood tied to him. And I think that overrides any yes or no from the other. I think that is absolutely a yes, because the child needs to be taken care of, right? In my opinion. We're going to another friggin' basement? What the... It's actually go to like a really evil place. Really evil place, huh? Okay. So the door upstairs closed behind me. Of course it did. Side doors don't open, obviously.
Show yourself?
She's really freaking nervous. Nightmare Circus. The park it was a waiting on a child for taken, using joy for baitin', while their mother's mind is breaking. Analgesuin. Okay. Another book by Funcom. Really? Oh, examine, right? But I don't have to take them, I don't think, right? Flag's Pharmacy. Okay, and I just put them back, right? Okay. Like, last thing I want is more drugs right now. Pretty sure. Even if they're supposed to calm depression or something, side effects probably are too much to really... Wait, what? Oh, I'm back here again? What the friggin'? Lorraine, things aren't right between us at the moment. I know I want to try and explain it. I think it's because I am so far from home and I'm working so hard. Every day working at the park, it gets worse, like a spring inside my mind, winding tighter and tighter and tighter. When we go for drinks after work, it gets a little better. The guys relax and we laugh and we're good people again. I don't want to come to you without being in my right mind. But when this job is done, we need to get out of this place. We need to go back to the city where I don't feel like this anymore. I love you, Donald. P.S. I was thinking about names for boys and girls. I like Callum for a boy and Emma if it's a girl. Well, okay. Cannot analyze that one. Okay. Like, seriously, it's like the same stuff over again. Oh, this time it has letters on it? Syecr. Is that Scheist? No, not Scheister. Not sure. It's cool, but I don't know what the letters spell. W-H-E or M. H-E-H-A. Huh. Well, I'm not going to take time here, but I think you probably can like rearrange them or whatever, like a puzzle, and figure out what it's saying. But I'm going to take the time right now. I love you from Callum. Whoops, continue. Let's do that. Okay. I guess I went up to the top or something and clicked. The wilting again. Yep, okay. Examine another bottle. She's got a lot of pharmacy drugs here. Okay.
Don't believe me?
Callum. Oh, why? Shopping list. There's a shopping list somewhere. Oh, but it's probably over here or something. Oh, or actually over here, maybe. Read shopping list. Yep. Okay. Callum. Why would you run away? I guess she must be a monster or something. I don't know. Like otherwise, I don't know why her son would keep running once she's here. At first, it seemed like it was kind of a game. He's like, "Hey, come and catch me." Now it's like, "Get away from me, you evil, evil woman." Xexor, you the devil, kinda. I didn't run away. Dad took me. Crap. Thank you, William, for the new watch. It is very nice. It has made me a happy. I think it's supposed to be happy, maybe it's spelled because it's kind of kid's handwriting. A happy carrot. Okay. Notice. Okay, so, whoops, gosh, did it again. Nothing new with that. Okay. Really said go again. I'm going to go downstairs again. This is very much ever since. Honestly, I think it was ever since. Well, they may not have started. I don't know. They may have just followed the lead. But basically, as far as I could tell, ever since Silent Hills, the early playthrough stuff that came out, it's become this. It's become this pattern to have the stairs descend down and then go down into stairs and then go into stairs and then go into stairs and so on.
Do you know I'm sweating so much right now? Please, Xexor, you gotta use your Toyota right now.
Like, hey, this scare's squeaky, let's go play it. I hate squeaky guts, so I want to play a scary game.
No, 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 no.